back to Full Nerd Studios and welcome to episode 11 of World of Airports, where today we're at Heathrow because we have a very exciting contract. We are going to be serving today the Air India 747-400. Yes, I cannot wait to do this. So we're going to bring her in straight away here. And we're going to clear it on there. I'm super excited for this. I mean, look at that. The old Air India livery is just fantastic, and by old I mean this era, this Air India livery here. It just looks so clean. I love it so much, and on the 747 as well. Just look at that. That's not what I want. I mean, look at that there. Brilliant. Love it so much. Anyway, she's going to be on stand 303, which is over there. And we're also going to bring in an Air France A220-300 because why not? Someone's cleared the runway. It should be now. We're going to clear the Air France to land as well. So we're going to switch over to this view here, I think. There's a water sloop going on there. That's cool. And there's the Air France A220 coming in. I love the A220 as well. Air France A220 is a beautiful aircraft. So there we are. And yeah, here comes the Air India 747. So, it's going to take a minute for it to taxi, so I will see you when she gets to the gate. Okay, so the Air India 747 is parked up nicely. We're now waiting for trucks to go on and everything. And then we should hopefully be able to get a handle. Now, it's going to take around 20 minutes to handle this, which is quite a long time actually. I'm surprised how long that's going to take. I've never handled a 747 before in this game, so I mean that in itself is cool. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get the A220 in and out before the Air India's finished. I would not be surprised by that at all. I mean in and out by literally have it taken off before the 747's finished handling. So we'll have to see. But yeah, I mean look at that lineup. That's something else, isn't it? Literally just old versus new. Incredible. Anyway, so we should be able to begin handling on the 747 soon enough, I should think. Yes, here we go. Oh wow, we can actually do that there. Okay, Rampage. So it's going to take about 17 minutes there, using 14 crew to get it done. And then we use 6 crew to get this done. Yeah, I mean that's going to take 17 minutes, that's going to take 5 minutes. I am worried I don't have the means to get wheelchair passengers off. Where am I going for that? Here we are. Ambulift. Oh no, we have one there. Okay. That's fine. That's cool. Also, this has changed as well. Look at this little menu now has changed. That's cool. I actually much prefer this, to be fair. Or repair stuff as well. Cool. So, everything is done. I'm assuming they're just waiting for that boarding to be complete there. So there we are. Look at this. I hope you can see what I mean by this when I say I love this livery. It just looks incredible. Like, look at that. Look at that. Anyway, since we've got a bit of time before these aircraft are finished, I will see you in a couple of minutes once the Air France is almost finished. And the Air France A220-300 is almost finished, and I mean I'm going to be proven right because there's still over 12 minutes left on the Air India 747, which is a lot of minutes. So yeah, there might be a few cuts in the video, I do apologise. But I mean, otherwise, watch time and retention would just go down very, very quickly. We don't want that. So here we go then. 1 and 0, and the Air France is complete there. That's very nice, and we can actually, I think, claim yes. So we're going to upgrade that there. So upgrade the contract, so we will see the Air France A220 again at some point. You never know. I was waiting for everything to be clear and we can actually get it pushed back, which would be nice. Okay, so I'm assuming we're going to be taking off on 27 right. That's what I'm going to assume. But it's quite a long track down there. So we'll see. I wish there was a way to like change which like runway you departed from. Because I mean it'd be so much easier if you could just send it here onto 27 left. You know, send them down there, turn right down there, and then onto the runway and get her off, because otherwise it's now what? A very long taxi otherwise, which no one really enjoys, and especially if we've got no traffic coming in on that runway, then I see no reason for them not to take off there. But there we go. Well, here comes the Air France. That's the wrong button. Look at that there. Look at that beautiful aircraft there. Oh, it's like plane spotting, isn't it? Virtual plane spotting. Maybe that's an idea actually for a video. Because you can like set to automation if I've clicked the right button. I've not clicked the right button. If we go here, because you can automate all of these. I mean, it's expensive. Nonetheless. But I mean, it would work, and I mean, we wouldn't have to do anything. So I think that could be quite a cool concept. If you do want to see that video, please do let me know. Have we got a new? I thought we have. No, we haven't. Oh, so we only get 1 XP from that. Okay, that's a bit annoying. But anyway, Aaron just has 9 minutes to go, which is fun. Off goes the Air France over there. See what I mean though? It's a bit of a long track when you'd probably already be rolling by now, and probably would have departed if you could have just sent onto this runway here, onto 27 left. But no, that isn't a feature. I'm really annoyed it isn't, but there we go. That's fun. Trying to go there without muting myself. There we go. So if we switch now to runway cam 2, which is at 27 right, and there is our A220. Go. So that's gonna want clearing there. Here we go. Take off. Lovely jubbly. I thought it was going to go straight out for a second, but no. Okay. Oh, no, we are. Okay. Fair enough. And off she goes. Get a view from the tower here. Soon enough. There we are. We're rotating that. Beautiful, look at that. Gear up and she's away. So there's the Air France 8020 finished handling, so that's cool. And now we can, well, Jesus, look at that. That is cool. I mean, you can't tell me the 1820 looks bad. It is a beautiful aircraft. Just look at that. Anywho, so, like I said, our attention can now hopefully turn to the 747. Oh, we're at the wrong camera. So we have 6 minutes left on the 747. So yeah, so I do actually want to take this time. No, that's the wrong button. To actually talk about potentially some ideas I have for some contracts for this airport, because I want to really push to get Heathrow expanded in this game, because I do love handling at Heathrow. It's a beautiful airport. So first of all, I want to go to Istanbul, and I want to get some Turkish stuff in. Thinking maybe 77, potentially. Yeah. I've also been thinking of getting some lot contracts in as well. Probably the 777 Max, I think. I think trying to expand mainly the regional and short haul stuff before then looking at getting some long haul traffic coming in. So that's sort of the plan, as you could say. So we have 3 minutes left on the Air India 747, and I mean, just look at it. I keep saying this, I need to keep saying this to people looking back. Oh, you keep going on about this. I know, because it's a beautiful aircraft, and I believe that I should be allowed to, and you can't stop me, so there we go. 3 minutes left on that, and I will see you when it's finished. Okay, and here we are then. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done. The Air India 747-400 has been completed. So if we go over here, actually accept our rewards there. That's some pretty good rewards, look at that. I will happily take that indeed. And off we go. And now we start the long track up to 27 right. Because for some reason the game doesn't allow you to change it. That's one thing I do really wish this game would add, is a feature to be able to like say which runways are in use for like, arrivals and departures. So if you're only serving a couple of aircraft like I'm doing today, if you bring in the aircraft at the start on the runway, on the closest runway, and then switch the departures and arrivals around, because if you're not going to bring in any more aircraft, then you might as well use the closest runway for departures. That's a feature I would love to see in this game, and you know, if developers are watching this, which I can't, then they're not going to be. Let's face it. But in the slightest chance they are, that's a suggestion there. You can have that free of charge if you want. And there we go, pushing back the Queen of the Skies. Look at that though. I mean, it's just a beautiful aircraft. I really need to stop saying this every 2 minutes, because people are going to be getting really annoyed, like, oh, you keep saying this, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. But no, I do need to probably stop saying it every couple of sentences. I mean, look at the gear as well on that. That is insane. So there we go. We hide all the UI there, and you can just watch it go past. I mean, look at that, look. Absolutely fantastic. incredible machine. And now off back to Mumbai for quite a long flight, I can imagine. That's wrong. That has to be wrong, surely. So yeah. That's a new area though, that's cool. So there. Me. Off she goes. I can't wait to really to get to the stage where Heathrow is constantly busy and we have enough to run the automation and have arrivals and departures constantly coming in and coming out again. I think that would be really cool. You know what I mean? I feel like once there's a hive of activity going on, constantly having aircraft moving, that would be very, very cool indeed. Unfortunately, that's not happening yet, but you never know. You never know. Eventually, after like episode 274 or something, then Heathrow could be that level of busy, but I don't know. If you are enjoying this video, by the way, please do consider subscribing and liking. It is the best way to support the channel, and it's completely free for you, so come on, there's really no reason not to unless you don't enjoy the content, then fair enough. But yeah, please do consider because it's the best way to support the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Now I am trying to upload daily at the moment. I missed yesterday because I was just way too busy. But I am hoping to start uploading daily again on this channel and keeping to my goal of uploading at least 300 videos this year. So that's only missing 65 days. Which, when you think about it, it's quite a few days, but I mean, that's 2 months worth of videos out of 12 months of the year, so you never know. Line up and take off then. Let's switch to runway 2 camera. I mean, just look at that. I mean, there is no angle at which the 747 looks mad. Like, I refuse to believe that. Absolutely refuse to believe that. So there we go. And so hopefully, I'm going to start takeoff roll in just a second. In fact, let's switch to Tower 2, and there she goes, rolling for the flight back to Mumbai. And that is going to do it for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please do consider liking and subscribing. It's completely free and the best way to support the channel. Plus, I would greatly appreciate it. If you have any more suggestions for what you want me to do in this series or any other series you want me to do, leave them down in the comments down below. I'm thinking of doing an AV assembly series. I'm loving that game at the moment. So if you want to see that, comment down below. Like, yes, AV assembly would be really cool. You should do it, and I will see what I can do. But anyway, for now, as the 747 rotates off runway 27 right, that leaves me to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for another full Nerd Studios video. Bye for now.